Hello there, my fellow transport-potting shock troops. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo. Episode 132. Shock and Awe. Why is there so much vomit in the prison? Anesthesia. That, and we don't have too many cleaner bots. Also, we don't really care if the prisoners don't like life in there. So what are they going to do? Complain? No one's going to listen to them. This is Wentanimo. Oh, this is pretty hollow. Oh, it's like formerly hollow. There's a unrevealed section here. Oh, well, okay. Sort of. Well, there's plenty of space to put, no, don't roof it up, you morons. Stupid bots. Plenty of space for some additional solar. Maybe I'll just do 3 panels. I probably don't need too many more. Just enough to, during the day, top up the batteries, the storage batteries. Hey, Conhumanus. Thank you for the resub. And Chimik, you have an inspiration. I don't think that that's going to be useful. How do you even... Oh, because you have a construction of 3. That's annoying. If he had a construction of 2, he wouldn't even be eligible for a creativity inspiration. You need a minimum of 3 for either construction or crafting. You can make a shelf. Yeah, you know what? You could. Maybe I'll have you make a shelf. That's what you're going to do. Let me make a Slikite tea. Yeah, I'll put tea on this shelf here, or maybe here. Oh, that sucked. Combat supplier. And Wendy's asleep. So, and Countess is down and out. So maybe Cactus can do this trade. No resting for you, Cactus. You're the most capable trader. Let's actually check numbers. Trade price movement. Cactus has a 10. That's better than a Rogie at 3%. Yeah, so Cactus, you're gonna have to trade for us. Have our slave do it. I'll buy components. Fur-skinned. There's really not much in the way of things that I want. I'll sell him a recon helmet. And that's it. Very boring. Fur-skinned is what Edekin have in their genome. But it's not something we'd ever want to implant, because there's no benefit to it. It's aesthetics, but it's an aesthetic Wendy wants to pass on in germline genes, but not for xenogenes. You'll complete the set with furry tail? Well, whether you're fur-skinned or not, your tails are always furry. You don't need furry tail for that. Maybe I'll put some more in here. Hey, it's a good shelf. Oh, it got the hussar. Oh man, that hussar is just trying to get out of being gene ripped and then turned into a high core or another vampire or something. Try as you might, you cannot avoid what Wendy has in store for you. Oh, you know what I realized? I can also extract from RMOs here. So maybe I'll put you on a ovum and gene automatic. Because you're a baseliner, but like that can still be helpful. All right, so we have a little bit of a power short. Let me make sure I don't have any broken cables anywhere. No, it's just nighttime, zero wind. Yeah, and our batteries just blew up. So it happens. I see the question again. No, I'm not making emergency chem gens. Not this time around. The amount of chem gens that I would need to counteract an event like that would be like at least 10 of them. And I can think of 1,000 things better than making 10 chem gens. You know, because we use so much power that the order of magnitude that a chem gen offers, which is 1,000, you know, we have right now 10k over power. So the amount of extra power that I would need for a chem gen to be worth it would be just a whole lot of them. An unnatural amount of them, more than what makes sense to queue up. Which is why I'm not considering it, because it's just unholy expensive for little benefit. What would make more sense is if I just added a lot more wind farming. Because there's plenty of real estate to be able to do that. Again, I plan for average, not peak. Because storing power in batteries, when you have to deal with shortages like that, causes giant fiery explosions, which is not exactly what Wendy wants going on in this colony for single-phase reasons. Nothing kills a single phage faster than a giant fiery explosion. Fire bad. Fire very bad. Jade. Oh, right in the base too. Neat. So 13 more hours left on death rest, and then we're going to go harass some Neanderthal. At some point, I could consider a battery backup system, hooking like one unstable power cell to it, just to keep the batteries topped up. But there's things I'd rather do first. Is the game laggy because of the amount of pawns? Probably. Yeah, there's just a lot going on. It's a late stage, pretty complex base. It's yet another reason why I don't tend to ranch too much, because if you get a ton of animals in your colony, you end up running really, really slowly because there's just too much going on for it to calculate. Wait, why are you making... Oh, that's a corset. I'm out of human leather. Well, that could be fixed. Actually, low on human meat. Static things like corpses don't take up they're not hard to render. It's all the moving things, all the calculations, all the CPU usage. So the however many prisoners I have, 18 colonists, 25 prisoners, I don't know, you count how many mechs, right? There's just a lot going on. Is RimWorld multi-core? It is. Or can be. Oh, Lillian ended up wearing... Okay, I'm going to force the Devil Strength jacket on you then. You don't need armor. Wasn't I talking the last stream about waiting for parts for a computer upgrade? Yes, actually I built the computer. It's just not set up to stream yet. There's a lot that needs to be done to a computer to get it ready to stream for all the complex setups I have. There's a lot behind the scenes. So I've been pretty busy with other IRL stuff. So yeah, the computer's all built and set up and ready. Just I don't have the software installed. So we did hit triple digit rice, and that was the threshold I said that I would consider growing some more eggs. So let's grow some. So here in the must-have genes, let's try to count them up. And maybe select ones that are the most underrepresented in our colony. So this one has dark vision, fast wound healing, robust. It's not terrible. This one's like pigskin-ish, dirt mole pigskin. Also not terrible. This one's a heavy jaw, which helps to offset the... So I'll probably grow this one. It's heavy jawed with fast wound healing and strong melee damage. Frosty cross with Grow. And the reason I want to pick that one over the others is the heavy jaw helps to offset gaunt head, which then increases the chance that that we can cross that with a waster. There's one. And just for symmetry's sake, I'll put another pod there. I'll get that built. Alright, looking for another egg to do. I don't really need brawlers, so I'm more interested in genetically interesting. Why'd I keep you? You're an Edekin without fur skin. I'm gonna get rid of that egg. I don't really need it. Make sure that that's the correct egg. Yep. It has Sleepy and UV, but now with the mod that I'm using, I don't really care about that. This one would be an impid that would be viable. So, maybe that egg? Let's see if there's a better impid. And then this is a pigskin hybrid, which is viable. Okay, I'm definitely doing the impid. So, growth fat. Need more horns, exactly. Okay, so two more. 1, 2, 1, 2. Perfect. All right, so she can wake safely. She's already hit 100%. Perfect. Up she goes. Have her get a supercharge, drink some blood, and next up, we are going to capture some Neanderthals. And I hope the unstable patch fixes the whole Neanderthal resisting slave BS. Wendy's clothing is about to fall off of her, so I think she's due for some fresh threads as well. Who's starving? T-Sang, because I've forced him to tailor like crazy. Nope. Oh, there's not even a shirt here? She's just getting leftovers? Oh well. Alright, let's have her dye favorite colors, and then we can go attack. Perfect timing on those pants, though. Yeah, absolutely. It's really her... well, her torso doesn't even really matter. It's really her head that needs to be protected, because she's a syncophage. So armor's not that important for lower body for her over other pawns, because there's no amount of torso damage that is ever going to matter to a syncophage in terms of fatality. Which is really nice, gotta say. I'll probably attack tonight, because we're all dark visioned up. Pretty much everyone in the colony that would be attacking has dark vision, so I'm not going to bother attacking during the day. She has been death rested a few times. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. I just, you know, if I was to protect anything on a syncophage, it would be their neck and head. Everything else, whatever. Worst case scenario, you go for a nappy nap. But protecting neck and head keeps you from going from a permanent dust. Hey, I shoot frenzy with the chain shotgunner. Oh, okay. Yeah, her heart, she has a pretty small heart. That's a good point. It's very hard to kill her that way, because there's not much to hit. Who wants to bet, like, the moment I leave Maptile, Randy's like, all right, big raid at home. Well, that would be Randy in a nutshell, in my experience. And I'm about to have room for one more egg, so let's try to find a... It's probably going to be this one, because this is a viable pigskin to Fluty Low. Although this is a good Edekin. It's an Edekin dirt mole. Maybe I'll do the Edekin dirt mole, because it also has the Sleepy and UV. Did she get all of her hemogen bonuses? Yeah, okay. Some of these pumps are really low on hemogen, but I don't think they ran out technically. So I'm going to need to hemo farm prisoners as well. Which I don't think that there is a way to easily do that. Unless I just, well, let me check something with Bellarose. I'll use Bellarose as a test subject. Convert, blood feed, farm. Oh, you guys are even wrong. Polog and Polpap or whatever. They aren't even processed. Oh god, I've been doing a terrible job here. Give me your liver, or kidney and lung. And then ovum and hemogen farm. They slip through the cracks. So I think if I really want to hemogen farm them, I have to, like, go one by one. Just because of... Yeah. It's fine. What I'll do is I'll build up a really healthy stockpile of hemogen off these prisoners, and then I can turn it off for a long time. And I'll spare the hybrids. These hybrids, because every now and then you can end up with a situation where, like, you accidentally overdraw blood and you end up killing them. I'll spare the hybrids in Rurif because they're rarer. They're more important from farming. So you are going to take this one, the Rurif Fiop. A lot of things in the vat. Got 7 growth vats going. It's very, very expensive. The amount of food that you have to give those growth vats is pretty ridiculous. What's up your butt, Lilith? Jesus. Night owl and daytime? Go to sleep then. Rebuffed by Mitty? Wasn't Mitty in a relationship? Yeah. So, stop flirting with someone who's taken. Plus, what is a relationship in this colony anyway? You're not allowed to share a bed with someone, so it's just an asexual relationship. Oh, get over here. Prize it, make them get over here. I'm not chasing them, I'm lazy. Yeah, good revenge, Bison. One of the rules for the series is nobody has a natural birth, so relationships are kind of meaningless. You have a little wedding, you put a little ring on, but you're not worth more than your own genes and organs. So, yeah. The cold truth of living under Wendy's roof. Probably should have cleaned up this room before doing the surgeries. My little Roombas have a bit too much cleaning to do, I think. Make sure... Yeah, okay, there's no other prisoners that I've missed. Except for Tafluti. I screwed up and had Tafluti not on herbal meds, so we haven't been extracting Tafluti's eggs. It's almost nighttime, which means it's almost time to go raid the countryside. I don't think I'm going to be sending, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be sending any mechs. I don't need them. This is going to be a mech-free fight. Yeah, 6 p.m. I'll wait a little longer to get really dark. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with an asexual relationship. I'm just saying statistically, what percentage of people are asexual? Like, I don't know, somewhere 2 to 5%. So, given the law of averages, the amount of relationships that I have in the colony, I doubt that the people here in relationships are asexual, plus the only one that's actually asexual trait-wise would be Wendy herself. Everybody, I don't think anyone else in the colony is asexual besides her. So they want relationships, they're just not allowed to have them. Like, nuns or something. I don't know. Priests. Although I don't want to go there, because, you know, that gets as messed up as Wendy. Lunch. So, Lilin, you're not going to come. But everyone else can attend. So, Lilin, you're going to hold the fort down with Lo. I'm going to have Lo hold the fort down too, because Lo is the workbot mech. I have no idea, actually, before we load that, I probably don't even need to use this many pods. So no Lo. Yeah, one less. So no Low and no Lilin. Oh, and maybe one other person. So maybe you hang behind too. If you're wondering why Midi is a brawler without strong melee, so Midi's the weakest brawler. Who are we waiting on? No one? No. What'd that say? Rogi. Rogi's probably mining somewhere. There we go. So what are the... I'm heading to... Green. Got it. It's abduction time. I think Lilin was another one that had a shock lance, so I have one fewer shock lance. Yeah, I have one fewer shock lancers than I had originally scheduled, but I don't think I'm going to be... I only need 6, because our prison houses 7, so I don't even really need to have everyone with a shock lance anyway. So 9 of us versus 15 of you? Oh god, you're dead. You're so dead. Worm. Chimp. Oh man, they're all of age. This is perfect. So Worm, Chimp, and Byra Cole. Engo, you're a little young, but you're fine. Yep, this is perfect. There's so many females that are not too old. Just right. Just how Wendy ordered. Let's hope we don't set too many of them on fire. Oh, I don't have Bryzit with the belt, though. Not yet. I'm gonna be careful, because his head is very exposed in that Eltec skull cap that offers no protection. And there's Worm. So it has started. I like how I shocked Worm and didn't even trigger the fight. So Chimpanzee, you are also a viable candidate. Same with Kai Colororo, whatever her name is. It's a ridiculous name. All right, you went inside. You're 13, a little bit too young. Stork, you're the right age. Alright, they're attacking me. Perfect. I'm gonna get even closer because I need to resolve this fight before the shock lance wears off so that they're actually capturable. So next target will be you, Kai, or Raikowal, whatever their name is. Silly name. So Rogi, you'll use your lance on Kai. If Kai gets the memo to actually attack me. Here, let's create a meat grinder with our brawlers. Reprise it to insta-delete people. So who wants to be deleted? Wooly? Alright, Wooly. Congrats, you win the lotto. Oh, you're gone. You're dead already. Next up, Buffalo. And base destroyed. Alright, Rogie, go get Kai. Oh no, I got hit once. By a buffalo. Set her brain on fire. That's a little unfortunate. And Byra, I'm gonna go for you as well. If I have a lance. Chimik has a lance. So, who do I have left? We have Byra. So, 1 down, 2, 3, 4. This makes 5, and I wanted 6 total. So maybe, hold fire? Where is hold fire? Oh my god. Don't fire at will. And Chimik, you're gonna get Brexos. Even though you're young, I can stick him in a pod. And then go get, Byra. Brawlers, get in the building, because I need to go capture these people. So I need to claim a bed. And that is 6 females ready to be, processed. Yeah, they're not going to die too quick. So carry... Oh, actually, nope. Carry... Wendy, you can clean up the males here. Just get them killed. Oh, you lost a finger. Well. Oh well. Jack is going to go look for beds. Wendy, you want to kill more people? Agreeable. We got some beds here. So all I really need to do is imprison them. Oh, perfect. Here we go. Get over here. Wendy wants to enjoy herself a little bit by, you know, murder. That's how it goes. Oh, look at you go. You're not going to survive, but look at you go. Oh, so we'll maximize kill someone. That's good. And there's a few buildings left that I've not explored. I don't think anyone can do medicine besides Wendy, so she'll have to be the one to go to Brexos. That's fine. One more person, Wendy. And she's done. So this will be all of the Neanderthals I possibly need for breeding until any of them age out or die, which hopefully won't be. And I think I'm going to save just in case, because I am on the experimental branch. There's the possibility of something going wrong. But I think all I need to do is to reform Caravan and then just far skip home. I know there's a lot of natural resources in the map tile, but I'm not here for exploiting resources. So, like, I could stay and get, like, components or whatever, but I'm just choosing not to do that. I'll take their pemmican, though, because that's good prison food, and I'll take their bedrolls. Wasn't there? No, I think there was only 3 bedrolls. So I'll break that down and turn that into gifts or clothing or something. Wooden stuff can come with me as well. And the raw wood and beer. Corpses? Nah, they're too heavy. Okay. So we're good here. Send. So this caravan has all 6 prisoners, and hopefully the patch works. Bryzit's going to be one that far skips, because I don't want to use Wendy's. And yeah, prisoners haven't escaped. So, in order to do this easily, forbid all the doors, except for this one, the Neanderthal prison, and then I'll just arrest them. They weren't... It does look like they weren't unconscious, though, upon arrival. Which means if I take long time next time, I would need to anesthetize them. Yeah, they're already starting to stand up. So, when we do this for the future, look at your stupid brain. When we do this for the future, one thing that's going to be really important is that we just completely just shock and awe, go real quick, so that there's no chance of them recovering or anything like that. So the 13-year-old here, I won't be able to harvest eggs from. She's too young, I believe. You have to be 16. So we're going to want to grow her in a vat until she hits 16 so that I can start harvesting those eggs. But yeah, that worked out pretty good. I'll leave the meat in there. I don't really care. So, prisoners. Prisoners. You're going to have to relinquish your organs and eggs to me. Them's the rules. And then I'll set them up to be harvested. Oh, it's automatic. Hemogen and ovum. Perfect. Okay. Lovely. That should help out. We're also going to need to implant them. They're going to be anesthetized for a long time because of all the... So I need one more perfect passive prisoner. So I'll leave the 13-year-old without the perfect passive prisoner, because they are going to ideally go into a growth pod. And maybe I'll implant the xenogerm first, because then they'll be in a coma. AKA very compliant. Can't really resist your organs being extracted when you're in a coma. So operate and... Oop, I didn't click low. Operate. Sorry, Frosty, your finger's gonna have to wait a minute. Yeah, out of context, what I'm doing here is pretty disturbing. What did we just do to here? Oh, you just took an organ. Well, all right. So the only one that is not implanted is is now unconscious due to anesthesia, which is perfect. So let's... I didn't realize I was going to get that many. I mean, I got lucky. So I'm going to cook up some additional passive prisoner to keep them from rebelling. That was awesome. Clean the room? I just did. Mostly. All the other prison doors are still forbidden. Thank you for that. Not really a reason to go in there anyway, except for the Humogen farm. Oh, feeding them? Low. I thought you were better than that. And we're already starting to pull organs. All right. Now we're pulling a lot of organs really quick. Good gifts for trade. So the only one not xenogerm implanted would be the 13-year-old. And I've got them cooking up now. I suppose I could, I didn't plan on ever having to grow prisoners, so I don't have a space for growth fats for them. But I guess I could put one in here. Put one, like, here to grow the 13-year-old. Colonists return. Welcome back, Dave. Dave, you have eggs. Give me your egg. Vendetta, what is your issue? Oh, you are a tortured artist. Given that you're a tortured artist, I don't know. I might try to turn Vendetta into our artist. Because they're a pessimist, tortured artist who's ascetic. So being ascetic, I could just give Vendetta a really nice room and really nice food and it would piss her off. Food for thought. I failed surgery on someone? It must be you, because you're all cut up. So tortured they don't have a passion in it? Wendy, what do you... Oh my goodness. Jack! I know what kind of Jack you are. I don't have a mod that saves their beds when they leave. So there was a big old bed shakeup. And Wendy ditched beds. Oh god. Another prepare a while mech. Oh, hi. Just a bunch of scythers. That's rather amusing because swarm of scythers can be dealt with in relatively hilarious ways. So I'm gonna have my guys not go outside because, you know, it's pretty dangerous at the moment. But I think what I'm gonna do is just drop berserk pulses on them and have them just completely shred one another. It's gonna be easy. And Wendy's ready. I don't even really need an invis, because what will end up happening is they will push towards her and she'll just berserk them. Zehorat, thank you for the bits. Right, because she's not a valid target when she's in the air. I'm also really tempted to just aerodrone salvo. You know what? I'm going to do it because I'm bored. Love it. She's got enough honor that she could just call in another one right now if she wanted to. She's pretty revered in the Empire, if you're wondering. So yes, if you're wondering, I don't know how many came in. Let's say it was 43. Wendy could easily solo 43 Scythers. This is case in this is evidence of that. Come on, gather around. Gather around. Who's healthy? This one. Yeah, the Empire definitely turns a blind eye. They know what she does. They know what she is. They just don't have the manpower to stop her, so they allow it. Because what else are they to do? Again, it reminds me of an Eddie Izzard joke of when Eddie Izzard was talking about Hitler. That, like, if you kill one person, it's a crime. You know, if you kill a few people, it's a death penalty. If you kill 1 million people, you're just in so much of a league of your own that you get, like no one knows what to do with you anymore. I mean, I'm paraphrasing, obviously. That's not exactly how the joke goes. But Wendy has done such deep and troubling atrocities that she's above the law. You know, talking to, like, Pol Pot or Idi Amin or Hitler. I mean, you know, Hitler would have eventually been brought to justice. Part of that joke is that if you kill your own people, everyone's kind of okay with that, which is sad and grim, but largely true, historically. It's too bad she can't shed heat right now. I'm trying to get them to group up so that they're group pulsable. Exactly, cake or death. Okay, so she has enough for a Berserk Pulse, but not enough to Berserk 1 and then Berserk Pulse. Maybe not do that. The rifle's really nice too. I can tell it's hitting like a truck. In fact, this would probably work with just individual berserks, because what I could do is just drop aggro and then volley on them. But there's something just particularly sweet about getting the whole group. Okay. I'm going to speed this up. Not because she couldn't. Obviously, she could. It would just take a while to kill the rest. But speeding this up because the others need shooting experience. They suck at shooting. Hey, Cactus. Stream is going well, and you are alive and doing well. And I think you've actually parented some people. Yeah, Bryce, it is super not safe for you to go out right now. Were you the only one on the other side of the door? Yeah, I think you are. Ooh, components. I like when the random chance drops are generous. It's too bad there's no such thing as subterranean components. I mean, I don't think it would be balanced at all for you to be able to deep drill components out of the ground. But since they do naturally occur on the surface, you gotta wonder why they don't exist underground. It's just a matter that not enough time has passed, I guess. So there's 5 left. Three left, I think. Just these super wounded 3. One of them is actually not that damaged. I think it's just all leg wounds. Oh, more components. You speak my language. And we're done. Nowhere to store it. The hell? What do you mean nowhere to store it? There's a shelf of... It's not true. Simply not true. I think Rogi's already hauling them. Well, sorry, Randy, but you didn't ruin my day. Those little mech hive you sent my way got whooped. And I think we are just about at stopping time. Oh, God. Before I forget to do this. Yeah, I don't think there's much left. So the current priority right now is pacify the 13-year-old and grow her up. That is the only thing that I didn't get. Oh, no, I can grow up right now. Sort of. I can't actually... Can you even put them? Grow prisoners? Because I'm not really allowed to imprison her because she's not viable. Can I carry her? Nope. I can't carry her either. Alright, I think what I could do is just enslave and stick her in. And it doesn't really violate the rules because she's not a slave so much as she's just stuck in the vet. But that, my friends, is where I'm going to end off. Thank you for tuning in to The First Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch, March 26th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Wendigo,